Hi, it's Heather Smith here, and I just wanted to talk to you about using hashtags on LinkedIn. This is my main profile on LinkedIn, so jump over and connect with me at Heather Smith. If I click here, this is, if you click on the LinkedIn page, it typically defaults to feed. And on the left here, this hashtag area, communities area has appeared. And there's been a lot of encouragement for us to adopt hashtags. The searchable functionality within LinkedIn is lacking, and for some reason, hashtags seems to work better. So I'm just going to scroll down, I'll pull that down. Let's see what we have here. So if I click on the Discover More, you come up with all of these options of particular areas that you can follow. So let me work through it and see if I can pick ones that would be relevant for accountants and bookkeepers. Finance, maybe. Budgets and budgeting. Oh, I don't like taxes, but yes, we probably should follow taxes. Networking, customer relations, no, let's leave all of those. Business ethics, of course, that's interesting, but not necessarily the primary thing we want to follow. Innovation, I'll select innovation with 35.8 million followers sitting there. Social networking, Internet of Things, computing. See, that could end up being quite sort of technical and hardware, so I don't want to follow that. Engagement, partnerships, none of those are of interest to me. Digital marketing would be of interest to the marketing slant, but not necessarily to all accountants and bookkeepers. Tax havens, I do not believe there's a hashtag for tax havens, but there is. Startup strategies, so this should be important for accountants and bookkeepers. Business models. And you can see some interesting options there. Look, it's a little bit American focused. Depending on the type of accountant you were, you might follow personal finance. Business over here with 700,000 followers. And corporate taxes. Okay, so depending on the sort of accountant you were, you may follow corporate taxes. Now I'll scroll to the very top. And I think that's done. So I think I've selected what I'm following. Click back, and if I refresh, excellent. When I click back, I needed to refresh, and it shows me here hashtags that I'm following. So I selected ones I thought were relevant for accountants and bookkeepers. However, I don't think there's a lot there that I like, and there's other ones that I would like to look at. If I click on Discover More, that takes me back so I can access more of them. If I click on the back arrow, that takes me back here. But I also have the opportunity here to click on Your Communities. Okay, and then you can pin your favorite hashtags for quick access. So if startup strategies, innovation and business were my favorite ones, then I would click them there. And they were pinned up the top here. Now what this does is it changes the feed that I have, and I have definitely noticed the feed has changed. And if the content in this feed, so even if I refresh it now, it might even change. If the content in this feed is of interest to you, then you're doing well. And if it's not of interest to you, then you may want to change it here. So there's two more things I just want to highlight. If I click here, I can enter my own hashtag. So I've entered my own hashtag there for Cloud Accountant. And then that will actually search for people who've actually used, see, this one must have used it, Cloud Accountant. So you can enter your own unique one. There is also the suggestion of entering your own branded hashtag. So if someone goes, okay, I want to find other information that this person has used, then that's a quick way. So I haven't done that, but that actually is interesting. I just wanted to add one more thing I don't think I was clear of. Once you've pinned the hashtags over here, you can click on them. So here's collaboration, and then here's collaboration, and these are topics that I presume fit under collaboration, though, oh, there's a collaboration there. So if I click on digital marketing, that changes to digital marketing, the followers, and then this one where people are hashtagging into digital marketing. And let's do business, and see, that person just posted it. So it's actually coming up with people who are just posting. But I don't know why that came up again. So that was digital marketing. Oh, he also posted business. So he went business and digital marketing. So that's why that came up. So it's it looks like it's the latest of posts. Oh, that looks beautiful, doesn't it? It looks like it is the latest posts that come out for those communities that you're following. So, and I just keep clicking on them. So hopefully, again, that's useful. But that's about reading, and you want to make sure that as an accountant or a bookkeeper, if you're sharing content, you're using hashtags that people are following. The other final quick thing that I suggest you do is keep a record of perhaps 10 hashtags, so that when you do make a post in LinkedIn, you can automatically add the hashtags, and thus they will auto-populate into other people's feeds. However, I will mention, if the feed, such as the business one, has 500,000 followers, it's unlikely you're going to get a lot of traction in that. So you actually want to be targeting the smaller, the more niche areas to ensure that your content is surfaced. So I just talked to you about using hashtags on LinkedIn for accountants and bookkeepers.